I don't know what you're talking about.
And welcome to another grand
Yo.
episode of Dots and Lines.
Oh my
This
Is
is
where I appear in the camera, and we probably just do the intro again because wasn't present.
Nope, that's okay. We keeping it. We keeping it. We gotta keep it.
this is where the hard A's meet the Wednesday Warriors. I'm here with some of my closest friends in the world to talk everything anime, manga, comics, and like I said, everything in between. So please introduce yourselves, fellas.
It's your boy, me Connell, your friendly neighborhood Renaissance man. I do all the things with all the stuff.
Hello, friend. I go by Mr. Sniffles. Digga Des, where is my name? His name is Desmond. That was not part of that. I'm sorry, but where is my name?
And I'm Grayson Red, a big old nerd, and we have so much to talk about. More than we bargained for. This has been a great week for us. I hope it's been a great week for you. Let's start off with something that the Japanese apparently didn't like last week. JJK.
Yeah, I have questions. I'm curious why. I was seeing that and I was like, what happened?
Oh
Remember
my
what I
God.
said?
They
Yeah.
hate product?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's introspective?
Yeah. Remember when I said last week they like Naoya?
You did?
Because
You did.
they think he's like a satire
Traditional.
on how the traditionalists are. There is a subsect that actually liked him unironically, apparently.
That's alarming.
I don't know the ratio, so I don't want to. I did a little bit of research, not enough to really understand full Japanese culture, but apparently there were people that were offended that Maki murdered the old guard and killed someone that they thought represented them a little bit in Naoya, which is insane.
Wild. That's such a wild take.
Not my culture. I'll leave it alone. I just watch anime.
Not my monkey, not my circus. We don't. But about this episode, I did notice that when they put the fits on, I was like, oh, it's Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah. I peeped that immediately. I loved it. I love it.
Yeah, I love the homage.
Yeah.
The thing that I found weird though is that when they was in the back room, Hikari was talking to him like he was the OnlyFans model, and he was like, "What you gonna do for this bread?" And I was like, "Okay."
I mean, that fits with his character. He's always looking for a profit. Profit turns him on.
That's funny you said that. I don't really know too much about the mangaka. I know he wears his heart on his sleeve with the homages that he pays, obviously with the Sasuke and Naruto thing that y'all mentioned. But right off the bat, I get rule number one: you don't talk about Fight Club, and even in Japanese, I'm like, excuse me, what did he just say?
Yo, was that in the manga?
Yeah,
I don't know if
have no
it's
idea.
I forget. It's been so long since I read it.
But yeah, perfect setup for like what this mini part of it is going to be before the Con Games. Like, if you're going to have a mini Fight Club, I'm all here for it. You know, whether I'm the narrator, Tyler Durden, I'm here for all of this. This is like even the Kill Bill references from the last Maki episode. Like anything that he, puts a spin on, it's like really one, paying homage, and two, like, not only using that as an excuse to steal, beats of storytelling. Like it's still part of the grand scheme of the overall, what they're trying to get at with JJK. So I like that.
I like this whole setup for this episode. I love that like every episode has a true purpose. Like they have to recruit Hakari, and to do so, they go in this fight club. They got to get it popping in the fight club so Hakari can even spend any time with him. And we get some more backstory and some introspection on Panda, which almost made me I'm not tear up, but it made me jerk a little my eye muscles. You know what I mean?
This show is so cinematic, even in its quiet moments. And how do you give me movie quality in like the first like 15 minutes of the episode? I'm like, yep, this needs to be on a big screen. I need to be watching this in IMAX. Like,
oh man.
Yeah. And then even going back to the Hikari of it all, like it is Fight Club, but he's a subversion of Tyler Durden because Tyler Durden was an anarchist. So this is like if Tyler Durden was a capitalist. This is exactly what he would be doing. Is peak is more peak than I can describe.
Yeah, dog. And between the fun fights that we get out of Yuji, I also really want to acknowledge how they are still cutting down characters in cold blood. Shout out Principal Yaga, who is dead.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Murks. Yeah. And Panda has to see his dead body of essentially his father and just live with that. This anime, this manga, this story is ruthless. I forget. It's weird because I experienced all this so long ago. And now I'm re-experiencing like, damn, that was cold.
Yeah, ice cold.
Wicked.
I still don't get the curse thing where Principal Yaga, where he was like, this is your curse to bear now. I didn't understand that when I first read it. And sorry.
No. I interrupted you, but because like he knew he was finna die. And I'm sure he wants his work to be passed on. So he knew he was gonna die that day anyway. So he was like, all right, just to screw with you, I want you to know you didn't have to kill me. Now you have to live with this information. Are you going to give it to the higher ups, or are you going to keep it to yourself until the Jujutsu world kind of figures itself out? Because everything's in dismay. You know, the public has found out about the Jujutsu world. People want to kill everyone that wants to help Gojo. What? Everything might be turned into a desolate Jujutsu wasteland, and you're worried about me possibly making cursed corpses? That's what we're doing?
I think it was the thing of like, there was like, you can create an army with this. And I think that it was the American of it all, where it's like, they have a thing and they're like, how can we weaponize it? And he was like, no, I'm making this so like this grieving mother can see her son again. Like, I'm not worried about weapons.
Yeah, but like
weapons. Sorry.
Yeah, but like weapons though.
Yeah, but weapons though. America.
And if you're not going to give it to us, I guess we're just going to kill you.
America and colonize. But
and
they sorry.
No. You don't got to say sorry. But the weird thing about this is, anyone could have done what Yaga did. He was just the first to do it. It's not a special technique.
Yeah.
It's just a breakthrough on how to like use cursed energy and spirits and shit. Like there's nothing crazy about it. If they just worked with him a little bit, they could have done this. But
I think it's like the Kenjaku thing. Couldn't Kenjaku have just taught that to other people and brought like an army with him through time?
Yeah, but apparently it's hard to do like change souls into different things. From what I understand, and I'm not like the most in-depth person when it comes to JJK. I'll leave that to you guys on TikTok and Twitter. Like all he did was keep
YouTube
keep 3 souls and spirits around each other inside the core and make sure that they observe each other. Like from what I understand, it's not that hard to do because Yaga doesn't have like a technique to do it. Like when Kenjaku taught Sukuna how to make himself a cursed tool, apparently that was like crazy hard, wild thing to do. It's just that Sukuna is just a genius. So he saw it once and figured it out.
Got you. Okay. That makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. I was like, huh. But all in all, this is I'm excited to see the thing that I know is gonna happen that a good bit of the fandom is gonna be upset about because it's not what they imagine it to be.
Oh my god. Upset fans.
No spoilers for this.
We gotta talk about this final scene though. Like you were saying, it was so cinematic. I couldn't get enough of it. Yeah. It was essentially Yuji and Hakari just having a verbal ideological war or sparring match. And it got interrupted by his femboy girlfriend calling to warn him, these niggas are off. Which leads us to the fight for the next episode. I'm a dumb boy, so I got excited for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's popping.
Yeah. I wonder how people are gonna feel about this episode. I loved it. I've loved that episode.
If the last episode was any mark, because the last episode was god tier. So if that's any indication of how they're gonna feel about this, or even the episode before that, niggas don't read.
I can't talk about that Culling Games explain episode. Yeah, so you're basically saying that they don't like anything that's actually like not even slowed down. Like the parts that you're complaining about that you don't get, we're literally giving examples visually and with the words that they're saying, and you just choose to not take that information in and still be upset that you don't understand it.
God bless these niggas. You ever seen that meme of the three, Yuji, Nobara, and Megami going like, we don't even read our fucking manga?
That's the fans. They don't read. No reading comprehension. Reading comprehension, media literacy at his big fat old goose egg.
Listen, I'm a big comic book fan, so trust me, it's over here too.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I'm not going to say the comic book shop. One of the comic book shops I frequent told me that one of their frequenters, supporters or whatever, said they stopped reading X-Men because it went woke. On that note, let's talk about Frieren.
Hey.
No, because that is not the segue for sure at all. If anything more comparable to this, it will be the Fire Force episode, which is all expedition, and niggas will still be upset that they don't understand. Oh, what's a doppelganger? What's a solo? Blah 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 blah. The episode literally tells you that. And so this is one of the
in straight language. Yeah, it literally just says everything
for
kind
sure.
of in plain terms for you.
And somebody's gonna say this is too much.
Yeah, so we finally get a lot of exposition of what's going on in the Fire Force world. This is the only one that wasn't rated at a 9.0 or higher, which did make me a little upset because I was hoping for the My Hero, all nines all the way through, and it really could have been this was a really good episode. It show a lot more emotion and expression than he's ever shown. Shout out to the voice actor Justin, forget your last name, but Deku. He is the voice actor of Show, so hearing it and him sprinkle that emotion and in the character finding out his origins was pretty dope. But it starts off from the aftermath of Kusakabe, Benimaru and that doppelganger. And they're just like, okay, well, why is the moon like this? Princess Ibani is like, okay, well, we depicted the moon like this in our imagination. So obviously Adola and how we think about subconsciously, the world that we're in is affecting that. And when they combine together with this world, the reality and the subconscious like Adola, then that equals death. It's basically the gist of it, and quite literally how it was explained.
It's all a countdown to death,
right
bro.
there.
All a countdown to death. It's right in front of us. Yeah.
I think the thing I like most about Fire Force is that, aside from it just being on the not on the nose, but it explains it to you. But one of the things I like about it is the fact that it does that, because it is not a super heady concept, but it is at the same time. It's simple yet complex at the same time.
It's ed, and ego.
Yes,
quite literally.
Yeah. And I think speaking to the nines of it all, with My Hero, the last arc of it was just action. There was no real points of exposition until we got till after the fight.
Rocky.
Yeah, until we got till after that. There was the one episode at the house, but even that was still action. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I do think that this was a 9 episode. I think it was still really, really good. I just think niggas don't read.
We get the fact that Shinra is canonically Jesus. Nigga, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? How do you downgrade that?
Just, what?
I feel like not enough people are talking about that. Marty clearly being Mary and all that and above. And it makes sense because they set it up for it in this episode. The world that they're in is basically our world that combined with Adola at that time, creating this. And, now we know that their world is going to do the same thing if they don't stop this. And the cycle is going to repeat itself with the Great Fire.
So Old Testament, New Testament, Revelations.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The Fire Force's role was first cataclysm was the rapture, basically. And anyone who is left on Earth is in hell. Oh my God, what does hell and Adola have in common? They're the same place. That's the madness that Shinra was talking about when he went back into, that world. So it's just layers on layers and meta on meta. But sometimes I guess that's too much for.
I thought that I did a great job explaining it because I never read Fire Force. I just know it because niggas love spoiling it on the internet. And I was like, how does that work? And I always thought it was a little too heavy-handed that like Shinra's Jesus. But like with all that explanation, it's like, oh, okay. It's like what our idea of Jesus was. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. It's quite interesting. It's a good series, heady concept, but Soul Leader was a heady concept as well. But honestly, I'm here for it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we know that connection, but let's not spoil it for whoever doesn't know, because I felt like that was blasted to me at the end of Fire Force. Yeah. When the manga ended, I was like, okay, all right, I get it. Really cool. What's next, fellas? What's next?
Frieren.
Yo, how did you guys like the episode? I'm still not caught up clearly.
This was the Hero of the South, right?
Correct. And the demon sword.
Yeah. So the fact that Frieren does this thing very, very well where they give you a concept for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes of the coldest lore drop that expands the world out. And it'll just be it's inconsequential to like the overall story, but it's such a dope fact. Because like in this episode, we learn about the hero of the South, right?
Yep.
Yes, T.I.
Yeah, he just dropped the track too. Yo,
it's hard.
Fire. That shit was fire too.
Yeah. You think he saw the episode and was like, I gotta come back. They need me. The streets need me. So they gave us the hero of the South who could see the future and who was also very, very, very pivotal to Frieren's team beating the Demon Lord, because there was 7 demon generals. He killed 5 of them, right?
3.
He killed 3 of them. And
2
one
got
of the
away.
ones that...
Huh? I said, he killed 3. 2 of them got away, and then the other 2, the hero party killed the rest.
Yeah, so that's crazy to think that because he set those things in motion, because he could see the future, and he was like, I'm gonna die. I'm letting you know that when he comes, I'm not him. I'm adjacent to him, but I'm not him. But when he comes, pair up with him. And she's like, how will I know? It's like, you'll know, because he is him. You'll see him and you'll know. But the fact that he was able to do that and then plant the seed, which is probably why when Frieren saw Himmel, she just went. She was like, oh, I get it now. This is my goal. This is what I have to do in my life, is to set the things in motion so the Demon King can be defeated. And it also speaks to the fact of like, sometimes the goal of your life is not to be the guy. It's to set the guy up for success. Mm-hmm. And even going back to it as like parents, one of our main goals is to build a better world for our children. Even if we don't make it to the heights, my job is to clear a path so my son can make it to the heights. Mm-hmm. And just even that level of thematic storytelling in like 7 minutes, 7-minute little throwaway side story. And that's not even the main part of the story.
Yeah.
So would you?
Oh yeah. I mean, basically I'm just co-signing everything you're saying. I like what Frieren does, is kind of basically what you said, but how they do it is, so intentionally unintentional. Like the fact that this is 29 years after the death of Himmel, and the pacing is slowed on purpose. Like Frieren, they say she would spend like a couple months in a big city just to live it up, because time passes by a lot differently for her than everyone else. So they're in a village and they're about to do a buffing of a statue, and everyone is like, all right, cool, we about to bust out my boy Himmel. Pause. But when they get to the statue, it's this guy. I'm like, all right, who's this guy? And Freeman's like, oh, you don't know such and such? How you not know T.I. King of the South? Like he you know what I mean? You know, he dropped what you know about that. Like he is the reason why we have a king. You know, so like all meta stuff aside, like this man fought the right hand of the Demon King. I think they call him Sexual, the Omnificent. 7 of the sages all together and his front lines. Like this man did like so much damage to their thing, and it's kind of cool how obviously other people had tried to kill the Demon Lord and not successful. So the fact that we get introduced to this person who wasn't successful but still had such a great impact that where he's from still celebrates him for the setup of what he contributed to how Himmel and their party like actually took it down was because of the efforts of him, So it is really cool. And the reward that they got from polishing the statue of this man was a spell that scratches the itchy parts of your back. Like this is the perfect part about Frieren, bro. Like the show and their fandom are like the same experience. Like you go on IBMD and this is rated a 9. All of them are rated 9s. Like it's just they enjoy it. And I'm one of them. Like I really don't care of how much the story progresses from one episode to the other. Just take me on the ride. And we didn't even talk about the demon sword part of it. Like this, it's real good.
Yeah, when she so Justin, so what happens is this demon lady steals a sword, and she's in the village. Frieren and her team are hunting her. She's posing as a priest, right? They see her, last person in the village, and then the priest is like, "Oh, there's all these bodies. Let's pray. Let's pray together." Fern and Stark are about to close their eyes to pray, and Frieren, she ups the pole like Prime King Von. She's just like, "Nah, dog." Boom, blasted. And she's like, what? She's like, what are y'all doing? Like, she really moves like Prime King Von when it comes to demons.
You'd love to see it.
She upped it with no thought, no second guess. She literally upped the pole.
Yeah. It was warranted though.
Huh? Yeah, it was warranted. And then when they was fighting, they was throwing the bitches. Like it was a great fight. You get to see Stark man like front man. You get to see Fern kind of backing off a little bit, but still using all her spells. And then Frieren up top drops what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna say it. She drops a nuke.
She nukes the field.
She nukes the field. She turns her into dust. And mind you, the sword demon is like, she's like, yeah, I'm in this. And then she looks up and sees the light of God. Frieren drops a sun on her and just evaporates her. Great story.
I like to hear it.
We don't play about this shit, fool.
Nah, dog. She turned her into ash. Made her.
You want to know what the reward was for this one, Justin?
What was the reward?
So she returned the sword back to Graf Doc. I don't know how to say these names. I'm not German. But yeah, she returns the sword back because the demons are attracted to it because it was originally a sword from one of theirs. And she gets a spell that changes red apples into green apples.
That's what they did it for.
That's ultimately what it came down to.
Okay. Hey man, listen. When you max out your levels, you just be doing shit. Clearly. Honestly, I'll be doing the same thing. I done killed the big bad. I can do whatever I want. If I want a spell that's gonna make my toes itch or make them scratch them, I can do it, and can't nobody beat me.
And nobody can beat Frieren apparently, so that's pretty awesome. That's dope.
She turned that lady into dust.
I just like how the fandom is so like out there to the fact that Death Battle chose to put her in a recent one. So we have Frieren versus what was the show?
I don't know. I just know the show is the show is called Vox Machina. It's basically a D&D campaign from Critical Role. It's a great show, and it's a great representation of what D&D looks like played at a high level. Super duper dope. The death battle is stupid. It's almost rage bait.
Would you recommend the show though?
Vox Machina, yeah.
All of it is rage bait.
Yeah. I just think Death Battle has turned into, we're gonna put two characters you like, and the one that is the most popular, we're just gonna have them lose by some ass pullery from some really obscure thing that we looked up 12 years ago that doesn't make sense, but kind of makes sense.
Maybe I don't watch Death Battle. I stopped watching Death Battle like 10 years ago, dog. I'm be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't watch any of it. It feels like every couple months someone's in uproar about Death Battle. I'm like, I don't know why. It's like an award show. It's like the Grammys. Like, you're not gonna agree with them.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah, but one thing that's really hype right now, which I didn't get to watch, is Sentenced to Be a Hero. And the animation style is very similar. It's like it's kind of similar to JJK. Like its animation is so good.
I think the quality is. I think the actual style is pretty different.
No, I mean like the quality. Sorry.
No, the quality's definitely.
I'm mad. I missed the episode. Like, why didn't it drop on Saturday? The fact, heads up, we record most times on Thursday, so the fact that episode 4 is up now, and only one of us saw it is kind of on them there.
Yeah, well, I keep it short. I'm the only one who saw it. This episode was great. A lot of exposition and lore drops. We find out more about one of the heroes. He was a good dude. He found out some things he shouldn't find out, and they basically said, "Yeah, you're gonna suffer." That's Homeboy on the right. We're just getting more and more reiteration that, like, no, the ruling bodies and government sucks. These are decent people, and we're criminalizing them for the purposes of making the government look better. Art doesn't imitate life at all. We also find out that Tarita, being a god, there's 12 other gods, and she's essentially the most expendable.
That's crazy.
The other gods have crazy powers, like they can control the weather and have power over the sun, blah, 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 blah. The reason she was being transported is so she could be used, and with the ultimate goal of being researched. And Xylo, the main character, says, so you guys were going to dissect her.
Yeah, they were going to diddle her.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Bring on the baby oil.
So it's crazy. So there are 12 gods. Do the gods get reincarnated? Do they get remade?
13. So the gods, I think, have always been here, but the gods basically get summoned when the blight gets a little too crazy. And they're summoned through means. I don't know if the universe does it or someone specific does it. They get summoned to take on the blight. And when the blight is taken care of, they recede back in. There's another god about to pop up, I guess, next episode. And like I said, her powers are expendable because all she does is summon blades, which seems kind of crazy. Like she can make the sky rain blades.
Yeah.
But I guess there's crazier ones out there.
Strange Fake?
I did not watch the newest episode. No, I did not.
I would have to watch all of them because I haven't watched a single one. But what you've shown makes me want to tap in. This is just a loaded ass season.
I only brought it up. Yeah, this is a great season for anime. I only brought it up because of like the throwing blades thing is like being an archer, but you don't shoot arrows, you shoot swords at niggas. Like what? Excuse me, sir. What you mean you gonna throw a fucking cloud buster sword at my head?
Yeah, no, and that's what happens. She can do that as well. I don't know. I love this show a lot. Every episode I get, I'm like, I like this more and more. And I didn't expect to like it this much. I thought it was just gonna be a pretty show.
Yeah, the thing I don't understand, well, not don't understand, but like with the whole thing of the gods is like that's a lit ass power. Like what? How don't you?
Apparently, there's more lit ones.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the other gods. Like apparently, they're like OP.
Oh, so by comparison, she would be average.
Yeah, at best.
That's ass.
But luckily, she linked up with Xylo and she's with the heroes. So they're like, all right, eventually he's gonna die anyway. So use her for all she's worth, and then we'll take her and like cut her open.
Xylo's power is blade, so
match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven. Prison, more like it, but yeah.
Again, shout out to Diddy.
It was funny though. In the third episode, the most recent episode I watched at the very end, she's like, "Don't you address me as child, bitch? I'm a goddess."
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
I know the
But
lollies love it.
we know what you're supposed to represent.
Yeah.
The lolly lovers love to hear that.
Oh,
Yeah, great episode though. Hope you guys get to catch up. It's good. Actually, it's so good.
Yeah.
The Drake.
It's crazy.
So good.
What happened in My Hero, Desmond?
Really not too much. Koichi has learned how to throw the projectiles. It went from repelling the missiles away last episode to like actually Sumo getting his base and shooting it out. And I mean, here obviously he's saving Ozawa from a super villain. That's what they call the genetically modified version of the trigger that they're taking. With the super villain. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Koichi is out here doing his best vigilante, but you know, he still kept it respectful. He's like, I'm just an average citizen, you know. Oh man, how did this projectile come out? Because obviously you can't use your quirks and matters without, you know, registration and all that. So it's just funny seeing him operate, knowing that the person that he's teaming up with, you know, the I'm Not Hero team ups is, you know, someone who is actually a pro hero. So he can't do he's not supposed to do all what he's doing. So it's just funny seeing that dynamic there. But yeah, man, shout out to Koichi. He is leveling up slowly and surely throughout the series. You see him at the end of the episode catch number 6. Number 6 is beating up the Octoid person who has Ozawa crying in a corner because he scratched his face. Now, the reason why this scarred man has a scar was to replicate, you know, his idol. I'm assuming that. Oh no, that's a spoiler. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the reason why he has a scar on his face is to replicate someone else.
Spoilers.
So the little small scar that he got from the Octoid, the super villain, he freaked out and crashed out about. So he's about to beat this nigga to death until Koichi came in and said, "Hey, you gotta escape the premises. You know, a villain is coming." But he disappeared, obviously, with his speed quirk, and you know, it's just supposed to set up the Koichi and number 6 fight, which goes all the way off. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Still watch Vigilantes, still tap into My Hero. That's all I got.
Man, whoever had that speech quirk must have been real good with their fists.
I would add on to that, but I think that's perfect, actually.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. I mean, you know what's crazy? I really do know everything that happens. I should just watch it so I can get the awesome re-experience that I'm having with these other anime.
It was a good Aizawa episode because that's how it was marketed. You know, rational man. You know, young Aizawa. You know, before the kids. Fuck them kids. It's before that.
Hey, fuck them kids. You heard that?
Fuck them kids.
You heard it here first.
Like one of them ain't saved the world.
Yeah,
fuck them kids.
Quite literally.
Listen to the kids, bro.
I was about to
last nigga said that became a Nazi.
Segue. Crazy. It's very you right. He apologized, but
he did apologize.
He did. But did he though?
Why the fuck would you go to that?
It sounded like ChatGPT. It did for sure. It sounded like that.
The tiny robot wrote it. He didn't write that.
Yeah, it did not sound like Kanye.
They got him on a 40-hour psychiatric hold.
The only difference between Ghetto and Kanye
is... Whoa.
All right. Whoa. Let's get to some of these comments.
Yeah. Let's hit it. I didn't get a chance to read Absolute Wonder Woman, so I'm excited to hear about it.
You read the Batman?
Yes. Yeah. All I know is I'll wait. I'll save it because.
Which one we starting with?
Oh, Absolute Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Zatanna.
Alt goth baddie.
What the hell is Vertigo?
So that is, look at you. I get to teach you something new every day.
Yeah, because I wasn't there last time I seen this cover. Not that I remember.
Vertigo is essentially the the alt line, right? It's a line where you can write about stuff beyond besides Superman and Batman and stuff, where you get really interesting stories like the stuff that came out, like Swamp Thing. I believe that was a Vertigo title at first. This book, Nice House by the Sea, which is originally Nice House by the Lake. A whole bunch of stuff.
I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Nice House by the Lake is fire, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that being a recommendation.
Yeah.
During the past couple of years, DC has taken off Elseworld stuff and branding stuff and consolidated the line, and now they're expanding again. No doubt, partially due to the success they've had over the past year, and they are bringing back the brand of Vertigo, which is a staple in comics. It's a shame that they ever shut it down for a period of time. So
wasn't Constantine Vertigo?
Absolutely, Constantine's Vertigo.
Wow.
Hellblazer.
That's so you can introduce these new characters in there, and it eventually go mainline.
If they become popular,
If they become popular, absolutely. That is a fact.
Yeah,
Sandman was Vertigo. How am I forgetting all these? Yeah. So
it's like an in-house Dark Horse. Not Dark Horse, Image.
In-house Dark Horse. Yeah, think of it like that.
Okay.
In-house Dark Horse, in-house Image. So clearly the characters won't be owned by the creators, but I'm hoping they get a bit more favorable splits. Hopefully. But beyond all that, me being a bucking dweeb, this was a great issue. Really good issue. Of course, we finally get to see Absolute Zatanna in action, but she comes later on in the issue because we have to deal with other stuff. Wonder Woman has a vision.
And all her titles.
All her titles. Wonder Woman has a vision. She oh my God, this guy, It really doesn't matter until later on. It's just that something I want to point out because I'm sure they'll tie it all back around later on. Kelly Thompson has been great at showing something in the beginning and making it matter way later on. Keep this in mind. Steve Trevor
It's just more Hell's Isle lore. This is what it looks like. If we see Circle, it's Hell's Isle. Hell's Isle. Sorry,
Cersei.
Yeah. The Wild Isle, Hell.
Oh, that's how you pronounce that? Oh, it's Circle.
You talking about Cersei? No, it's Cersei.
Oh, damn. I thought the mom's name was Circle. My bad.
No, it's Cersei. It's
You
Cersei.
thought her name was Circle?
Why the fuck would you go to that island? So in Area 41, if you guys remember, I forget the name of the villainous character. This lady has a hard-on for Diana, wants to destroy her. She has kidnapped somebody, and she is essentially putting a bomb in her body, so she has to listen to her orders. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
All right. It'll come up later on. It's really cool because we have some consequences for everything that Diana's done. Steve Trevor has to answer to like U.S. Congress, and he's like, if you guys don't listen to me and you guys don't want to listen to Diana, I'm going to side with Diana. She's on the right side of history. Y'all are bugging. We get a really cool scene where we get to see Diana pull up essentially to like a kissing babies function. Do you know what I mean? Like she shows her face. She lets everyone know, like, I'm really like a regular girl. Like, yeah, I'm 7 foot tall in Amazon with a dead Pegasus, but I'm regular and I like you guys. I'm not trying to kill you. And everyone loves her. Because why not?
Daddy, for real.
Yeah, for real. Just showing leg.
Yeah.
A whole lot of leg. Remember that villain I was talking about? She really wants to destroy her, not only like physically, but her image. Like all of the villains in the Absolute Universe are not just regular villains. They are billionaire manipulators that want to manipulate the economy, want to manipulate people's living situations, their homes, their neighborhoods, and of course, how the world perceives their nemesis. So while all the cameras are on her, Diana gets drugged. So
it's the second time, bro. She done got hallucinized. That's not even a word, I'm sure.
That's not a word. That's not a word. I know what you mean. Like, I know what you mean.
Listen, between the whole circle and now hallucinize, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It was
Hey, bro.
warmth last week, and now we got hallucinized.
Hey, man. Episode 50. Here we are.
Here we are, baby. This is episode 50. Yo, I'm bugging.
Baby.
Yeah, this is a big one.
50,
Two way to
baby.
52. Yeah, so of course, everyone loves Diana because she saved so many people and she's so strong. Of course, this villain wants to show her being weak. While she passes out, I just want to show you guys this page. She goes back in her mind to the training she had with, is it Aphrodite? I just think this page is cool. I want to show you guys.
Yeah,
Hayden
no,
Sherman is a
fire.
murderer on art.
Yeah.
Going crazy. Flash forward back to where we are right now. Meanwhile, while Diana's getting drugged, shout out to Cosby.
Not my girl, bro. Twice.
We saw what they were trying to do, and unfortunately, we have to show why everyone was being collected. All right. The reason they collected that amphibian girl is so she could be ordered around, right? Who is she being ordered around by? Ta-da!
It's not, is it?
Zatanna.
Yeah.
Looking a little bit closer, you see that she says herself, I'm Zatanna, and this is the Suicide Squad.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, that's hard. That is tough.
And the last page is, first off, the last page is them fighting. But second off, Diana realizes, someone's absorbing all my magic and I can't use it right now. Zatanna has it. If you remember from 2 issues ago, she did a spell on her. Whenever she's in her presence, all of Diana's magic goes straight to Zatanna.
And she dipped out. She did her thing and dipped out.
Wait, but I thought Zatanna was being held by the Amazons.
No, she was being held by this woman. I forget her name. I'm gonna have to find it and post it. And
okay. I misread that. When Shorty went back to the Amazon people, I thought they were holding Zatanna.
She's this world's Amanda Waller. She holds super powered people and uses them to her brazen and nasty wants and needs.
So what? So we got Cheetah, Zatanna. That's probably Giganta in the back.
Yeah.
Amphibian chick.
And that gas lady, remember?
And the gas lady, yeah.
Oh wow! From that was the 11th issue or something like that.
I think it was like the 6th. I think it was right after she took on the Tetracide.
Yeah. Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah. Damn, man. All bangers though.
Banger after banger. That John crazy. I'm excited.
Yeah. This is a great issue, and I was also happy to see Barbara. Because she's been hanging out with Barbara in the Absolute Universe. Cheetah's already here, so maybe Barbara doesn't have to become Cheetah. Maybe they can just remain best friends. Maybe.
Maybe. Fingers crossed. Man, all I know is
dark lore shit.
Yeah, all I know is Darkseid hates Batman, so maybe she might get a friend.
Just one. So Absolute Martian Manhunter.
I didn't get a chance.
Well, it's an evil world we live in.
I mean, yeah, just to cover his going through it, bro. His mind is in the shadow realms, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Absolute Martian Manhunter. I don't want to go on too long because you can go on forever about this book.
Fuck it. Yeah, look at that. That's shadow realm.
Yeah. He's depressed. He's drinking more. His job's about to fire him, and I can't get enough of it. So good. Dennis Camp is so good at just writing the problem out loud, but still having a slight metaphor. It's kind of like the reverse of what everyone else does. You know what I mean? Like everyone puts a little bit of medicine in the candy, but Dennis Camp just puts a whole bunch of medicine and glazes it with a little skim of candy on top. And I love it. I eat it up.
Such a beautiful book.
Such a beautiful book. Javi Rodriguez is one of them ones. Whenever you see a couple R's and a Z as an artist name, expect it to be kind of fire.
Expect goat status.
Pepe Larraz, Javi Rodriguez. I could go on and on. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it tracks though. It tracks. This book is gorgeous.
It's insane. This bottom panel I really want to pay attention to. Dog. The White Martian is in his child's mind. And all he's doing is contemplating how to destroy the Martian Manhunter, which is very eerie to me. You know, it's a giant illusion to hate infecting your child. You know, because Martian Manhunter gives empathy and you can read other minds and sympathize with other people. And all the White Martian wanted to do was destroy. And now it's in his child, in his home, and making him do nasty things.
One day I'll leave all this hate to my child.
All right. Listen to the kids, bro.
Very Adolphy of you.
Bum, bum, bum. He's stuck drinking. He's just drinking. And he's like deluded himself into thinking that because the Martian is with him, he has a higher metabolism. And
oh, no.
I don't think he does. If he does, it's not that great because he gets drunk as a skunk by my page like 4.
Jeez. That's like free basing a bottle of E&J in the middle of the afternoon on a Tuesday.
That's what it looks like.
Shout out Nate, bro.
I might clip that. He gets so drunk.
Gonna say it.
He asked Martian to just like get out of his head for a day, and the Martian's like, "That's not a good idea. You know that like the White Martian is still out here, right?" He was like, "I don't care. Just get out." He was like, "Okay." And while he's drunk, he thinks it's a good idea to walk up to his wife's house, who actively is trying to leave him.
No.
But that metabolism was just so high, you know.
High metabolism.
It's kind of cool to see how John Jones is having a terrible time and fumbling through life. Meanwhile, the Martian is literally just hopping around brain to brain, living his best life.
At a concert, just raving it up, fool. That's fire,
bro.
He's having fun. He's having a ball.
And the best part about he is. There's literally a panel, I think, where he's watching someone like do it,
what?
like have sex. I'm gonna have to pull that out. Pause.
Freaked out.
I mean, why go on the hub when you could just White Martian yourself next to some
jumping in people's brains,
next to some actual action,
actual cheeks. It gets wicked though, because while he's out living his best life in the city, remember those agents from that last issue? They pop up and they want to take in the Martian, and they get to action immediately. This is the first time I think the Martian has been hurt by something that's non-Martian.
Weapons, red, white, and blue.
Oh,
quite literally. It's the idea of a gun. America's idea.
What did I say about it just being the medicine with a skim of candy on top?
Art,
you know what I mean?
Imitating life.
So this guy's not using actual life imitating art. So it's not him shooting an actual gun, but for whatever reason, his power allows him to interact with the Martian. So like he's saying, it's the idea of a gun, the idea of bullets, the idea of shooting him is enough to actually hurt the Martian.
It's such a cool concept with psychic powers, because normally like psychic powers are just two motherfuckers with their hands out like this, pushing each other.
Yeah.
But and they get nosebleeds and tell terrible stories. But this is like such a good concept, because it's like, yeah, you could think of a gun and shoot somebody psychically and emotionally and harm them psychically. Like it's like I've never seen this concept in like media before.
It's beautiful.
Like I know Psylocke does it with her blades, but Psylocke is like a B tier character in terms of like the overall storytelling of the X-Men. She doesn't get mentioned a lot, nor do her regular things get mentioned. It's just that, oh, she's bad and she's Japanese maybe, and she wears like tight clothes and she has psychic powers, but she doesn't really get mentioned for the way that she uses her powers, which is kind of like this, like using it in an offensive way Theoretically,
Theoretically,
the concept of it.
the idea of a gun is crazy.
Yeah.
An all red, white, and blue is beautiful. But it gets worse because the Martian is dipping and dot. You seen Martian bobbing and weaving?
Yeah.
Shout out to State.
He realizes, this is a trap because he jumps in Homeboy's head and he understands. Well, when he jumps in someone's head, he gets the memory. So he's like, oh no, this is an ambush. So even though him and John have separated, like they still have a mental connection. You get that throughout the issue. Like they're not all the way separated. So he's like, John, this is an ambush. We need to go now. So he calls out. John has gotten so good with his psychic powers, he can kind of block him off a little bit. He can hear him, but he can't hear exactly what he's saying because he's choosing not to, which is dumb. Very. Like, you're fighting, he saw Darkseid and you saw White Martian that still here. Getting drunk and then just trying to have your guard down is not the best thing to do, but whatever. He's a man with his life falling apart. That's why I'm reading this book. In the middle of Martian screaming out, he gets shot through the face. Martian gets shot through the face with the idea of a sniper.
The idea of a 50 cal is crazy.
Yep.
No, because like you probably had to still literally have to know the mathematics of like the actual snipering of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's what our country does. We're good at it. We are. I mean, we are. Unfortunately, like we're good at killing people with guns. We're good at it.
Yeah.
That's
crazy though. You got
that is crazy. Back. It usually doesn't. I'm a stoic reader. Like I'll read something, I'll absorb it, and I'll sit there like a weirdo. I gasped when I saw this. I was like, "Oh, whoa! I didn't expect to see that."
Concept of a sniper.
After that, they trapped the Martian, which I didn't think was possible, in this really interesting page where you could actually draw on it like a pentagram. I know. Uncle Sam points at you and says, "I need you to help trap this creature." I was so tempted to actually do it. I was like, I'm not messing up my comic for this. What are we doing?
Bro, that's flame. But the initial, I believe it was the first Martian Manhunter Absolute. You said you put it through the light and you could see the thing. The fact that they have more engagement with like the reader and like the actual comic itself, this is like the third time at the very least, because they did the sun thing twice. So this is crazy that you could draw in and trap the Martian, and it encourages you to with good old Uncle Sam.
Good old Uncle Sam, baby. And at the end of all that, John's still drunk. He's barely got his druthers together. He goes back to his little roach motel because he's getting a divorce because his wife is like, "You said you're talking to Martians and you stopped speaking to me. We're still not together." He's back in his roach motel and this pops up.
Yeah,
is that the White Martian?
We don't know what that is. It just ends with this: "I'm your new partner."
No, I don't want no parts of that, bro.
Yeah.
See you next month.
In the main lore, is just white and green, right?
This ain't the main lore. This is absolute.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is there any other?
There are other Martians. Maybe
like the color palette is supposed to, describe something.
I don't know if it's corrupted. I don't know if it's a copy. All I know is that it made me uncomfortable. I want to talk to an adult.
I need an adult. That's crazy. Yeah. Such a good book.
It's such a good book.
It's another masterclass to like an older one. Like an older Martian. It might be a callback.
Maybe. And I just, I'm not versed enough in Martian Manhunter to know, but I know I'm here for the ride, bro. I'm here for the fucking ride.
Yeah.
Phil, I've been yapping long enough. Please talk to us about Absolute Batman.
So, Absolute Batman, aka Batman Goes to Hell. That was this book, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
like Wonder Woman Hell? Is this still the collab?
Yeah.
This is the collab.
Okay, cool.
I just want to say Batman is for sure going to crack. For sure. He's going
debatable.
You can't cheat on Kyle like that.
For that? For Wonder Woman?
Hey,
For Wonder Woman?
I'm not saying it's not an ample. But I'm saying you can't fold when you already got the baddest of
He's looking
Batwoman.
up to her. He has to tilt his neck. But I digress. So in this book, Batman's whole purpose is he's trying to find a cure for his friends, right? Because the things that have happened are his fault that have happened to his friends. He literally tries to bring them food. And also, this page is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
The fact that they did the Two-Face split thing.
That was awesome.
So Bruce shows up at the hospital. He brings them like sandwiches or something like that. And he's like, Harvey Dent is like, he can't eat yet, right? Like he can't eat solid foods because he got bent into the shape of a penguin. Like he can't do anything. And he's basically like, this is all your fault. Everything that has happened to us is because of you and no one else, despite Bane being there. But it's like, people were following us and attacking us because of your action. So this is a direct result, right?
Yeah.
Real quick. You could tell that they're from Jersey. You could tell that they're from Jersey because my man's is in the hospital and he said, yo, bro, I got you some Wawa. I know you can't eat it, but it's there for you, bro.
It's there for you, bro.
Hey, man, it's Jersey. What you want to do? So, all right, so boom. So he is now in this place where he is like, all right, this is all my fault. All my friends are like deformed because of me.
Yeah.
I remember Wonder Woman had something that could like transmute people, right? So he has this thing that
talisman. Yeah, she has a talisman that can summon him whenever he says her name.
Yes. So he summons her again. It was only 3 times, right? So this
he already
is the
used
second
one in
time?
the first issue. Yeah, so he has one left.
So this is the second time. So we get one more. And the one more might be the team up between the 3 of them. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens. So in this, he summons her and he's like, I need something to transmute my friends back to their original form or transmute one of them back to their original form or whatever. He's like, something like that exists, but in hell, we have to travel to get it. Also, in the background of this, he's having trouble at work. Not like trouble, but he's taking a lot of time off because he's still blue collar. Like, he works on a construction site. He's not actually
disappeared for a month.
Exactly. So his job is like, yo. But he is stimulating the economy because one of the mentions that they make is that we could have never knocked over this building or destroyed this stadium without Batman. They said that we've been trying to get this knocked down for like a month, and Batman knocked it down in like 2 hours. So, he's stimulating the economy.
That's some good that came from beating Bane.
Yeah, he's already better than mainline Bruce Wayne because mainline Bruce Wayne, he doesn't do anything for the economy. So he's a billionaire. What are you gonna do? So moving back into it, he now has to find time for how to get off work because that is a real problem that people have, even like superheroes and shit, I guess.
Yeah.
He's like, how do I find time to get off work? Diana's like, time moves differently in hell. We'll be fine. So then they go to hell. And then we start to see the expansion of Diana's world, and Bruce is in it, and Bruce is like, I don't really believe in any of this, right? Like, I really don't believe this. And then at some point, Bruce is like, I think he says like, I need like a clarification on something. So Diana gives him a drug. He goes to sleep. She puts 2 coins on his eyes, because that's what you do in Greek mythology to get across the ferry with Chiron. I believe his name is Chiron.
Something like that.
And in that delusional state, in hell, he sees his daddy, which is what this panel is. But he doesn't appear to his dad as like him. He appears as Batman at first, but a kid wearing Batman. So he's still that same wounded child. He still not has grown past that moment. Kind of like mainline Batman. His entire identity as a superhero is rooted in his trauma. And he gets reassurance from his father that, yo, you're on the right path. Just do the right thing. I need you to continue to do the right thing. And he has this banger of a line where he's like, what does he say, Justin? He's like, you're something about like the moment you became a hero to me was like when you did the thing at the zoo. And his dad was like, actually, I've always been saving you. something like that.
Yeah, it's a real touching moment. Me saving you was what I did every day before that one. Teaching, being your dad. Like I know it's
Yeah.
tropey, but like being a hero isn't just like running around beating supervillains. It's like taking care of the people around you.
Yeah, so it's like that moment of closure. It's like when mainline Batman got the letter from the Flash after Flashpoint from his dad Thomas Wayne. I think
Yeah,
this was far more impactful than that.
for sure. And if I mean I don't know if you noticed this, but that thing they're standing on is the model of the origami bat that was used so he
For
could
the
win that
project.
trip to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
zoo.
yeah, yeah.
Yo, the symbolism and storytelling is
Damn.
crazy. So then he
Damn.
comes out of that state and he's like, all right, lit, I know what I gotta do. They fight this centaur. Was it a centaur?
It's a centaur, yeah.
It's a centaur, and they
And it looks
fight this monster.
badass.
Yeah. And the centaur says, he has to knock me out. He has to win this fight in order to get the thing. And then he said like a riddle or something that becomes important later. Was the riddle?
I forget. He's a dick the
Yeah.
whole time. He's a
Yeah.
douche. He's a god. He's a douche. He has the
Yeah.
power of transmutation, and he just can't let you have it. So you guys have to beat me in battle. Like, all right, bro.
Yeah. Also, can we note that her sword is the same size as Batman?
That's so fire.
Such a
Yes.
such a
Yeah,
bar
man.
of like what? Like
Dragoon is
he's
so good at this.
yeah. So he does. So they have this epic fight where Batman, he's getting in some licks, he's getting in some punches, but he's still fighting a god. First off, that panel
Yeah,
is
yeah.
gorgeous.
I need that as a poster.
Yo, for sure. Like I need that printed, tattooed on my thigh, like crazy.
By the way, you're
So
right. They're definitely gonna bang. They both say we're not together. It's like, okay, you guys are gonna do something.
they're gonna
They're gonna do
swap fluids.
something.
Like it's gonna happen.
They're gonna
There's
kiss
no
probably at least.
yeah. So as they're fighting, and mind you, Batman is getting in some licks, but he's still getting kind of tossed around. And
Yeah,
something
he's a
that was
dude.
made, yeah. And then something that Wonder Woman said earlier when Batman was like, why don't we just fly there? Because they had to walk. And I believe the walk was like 12 weeks.
It was.
But
I
in
think it
like
was 12
real,
days. 12
yeah,
days.
in like 12 days, but in like real world time, it was like a few hours, I think.
Yeah.
Like not much time had passed. So he could take off, he didn't have to take off from work. So they get Wonder Woman says, we can't fly there because my Pegasus doesn't like you. Which is,
which is
it's
which is
not,
awesome. I By the way, I get it. Listen, 6'6" or 6'9", I apologize. Weirdo that wears a bat costume and has an axe on his chest. I'd be wary of that person as well. Pegasus,
yes.
you're a good judge of character.
Yeah, even around my dead horse.
But yeah,
So
it's already died once, so I'm not trying to go it again, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
so they're fighting, they're throwing them bitches, and then Batman gets knocked into the ether. Wonder Woman says, "Don't stand behind the horse, don't stand behind the centaur." Why? Because it'll kick the shit out of you because it's a goddamn horse.
And it
But
kicks
even
the
in
shit
this
out of him.
panel, like they're fighting, like they're scrapping, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Batman gets kicked into the fucking ether. He gets kicked into the ether. And then Wonder Woman, the centaur is like, you have to finish this fight. Like the dude fought good. Yeah, look at that. That's
Gets
CTE
the
right there.
shit kicked. Oh yeah, for sure. He's gonna come out like Antonio Brown after the end of this fight. 100%. Shirt off, peace signs up.
Fuck Tua.
Crazy.
I'm definitely getting rid of that one, bro. Holy yikes.
Yo, just bleep the name.
Oh, for sure.
Just bleep
For
the name.
sure.
So he gets horse kicked.
Yeah.
And CTE. He gets knocked into the ether. And then out of the ether, he comes riding.
Bro, look at
on
this
the back.
panel.
Yeah.
Bro, what are we doing?
Dog.
Like,
there's levels, and then there's this.
We use
But
this
what
word a
made
lot.
him like him, though?
I don't know if he likes him still, but I think he probably respects him because he was literally
Yeah.
putting his life on the line to fight a god.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they was throwing them bitches. Like they was,
Yeah.
it's like 3 or 4 pages of them like boxing.
Scrapping.
Yeah. So then Batman comes back to the fight, and I believe Diana gets hit within. Yeah, Diana she gets hit with an arrow, or an arrow gets fired at her.
Yes.
Bruce jumps in the way, takes the arrow for her. Mind you, that don't need to happen. And then, fuck, what's the line before she says your face? Because it's something like, it's a
yes,
bang.
my mother was a transformer, transmuter. So let me show you how I transmute your face, and punches the shit out of him.
It's so quippy, but it's so good because she knocked out Tease. She rocked his shit. This is after Batman takes the arrow for her.
Yeah.
And then Batman, he passed out after this, right? And then he wakes up and back in Gotham, right?
He's back in Gotham and
back in hell.
Yeah, shout out to New Jersey. He gets the necklace because remember at the beginning, like she says, everything that you need is inside you. Pause. The arrow's still inside him. So he plucks it out, wraps it up, and says, you know, everything we see on the screen, wear this necklace. Let it touch your skin. You are never alone. Bruce.
So he saved one of his friends, kind of. Maybe. We still don't know what happens.
We don't even know if it's gonna work for real. But
yeah, or how
he grabs it.
Oh, this is Croc right now.
Yeah. I don't know the niggas with green skin that Bruce is cool with.
Hey,
man, he gave it to. I mean, in all honesty, he probably should have went to the Penguin first. Because
I already knew he was gonna do.
Because he got squished.
Yeah, but Waylon's his best friend.
Yeah, but the Penguin got it the worst, I think.
The most
for sure. No,
you would probably want to do that one first. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Imagine somebody taking 2 feet of height from you.
Woo! That happened. That happened. That's a fact.
And not even like they like took it from you in the sense like you're just shorter now. Like they got robbed. Like they squished you.
Yeah.
They violated your space.
Bro, yeah.
I'll be mad.
Yeah. I'd be very mad too. Whenever they talk crazy to Bruce, I'm never like, oh.
Yeah. The crocodile nigga at least got powers. He can at least fly and eat shit. The Penguin is just small now.
He's just small. Can't walk. He's gonna waddle around the rest of his life.
Yo, yeah. Yeah, he's got a waddle.
No comment.
So sad.
You a sick nigga, Desmond.
I didn't say nothing that one.
He was about to.
Hey, man, I'm gonna leave his teammate alone, bro.
Okay. All right. Phil doesn't get that one. I get it.
I don't get that one. I don't get that one. You have to explain to me.
As soon as I said waddle, I was like, oh, here we go. I looked over at the screen. Here go Desmond smiling maniacally. Fucking psycho.
Crazy.
This is a great issue. It's a great issue.
10 out of 10. Banger. Batman is for sure gonna crack. So what's going on in Dragon? I was gonna say, what's going on in Dragon Ball, man?
We all know what's going on in Dragon Ball. Let's save the preamble. We all saw the live stream. We all saw people freak out on Twitter. We all saw people freak out on X. We all saw people on Facebook. Blah, blah, blah. Actually, y'all niggas go on Facebook?
Not really. My family be on there.
Yeah, me neither. I deleted my Facebook account and they brought it back and had the instructions in Chinese. No lie. Ask Laquan.
Oh, somebody stole your profile.
I don't know what they did, but I was like, you know what? Zuck, you got it. I'm not even going to try. You got it. They are doing the most innovative thing that we have seen thus far. They are doing Battle of Gods again.
No, but I actually feel like I know what's coming here. So they're definitely going to set up the Daima stuff into the lore with it. That's what it has to be now.
They don't have to. It's okay.
Yeah, but they will, though.
We already know it was a mistake and it was a retcon. That's okay. Just move forward. That's it. Just push forward.
No. I want to get more juice out of this orange.
This is the orange is dead.
Look,
this is the 4th time.
This is the 4th time they've done this. No, it's the 4th.
No, but if y'all carding the manga, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm counting the manga because they spent resources and money and promotion.
No. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel. Listen, we'll talk about the good stuff in a second.
Good.
It's hard to defend Dragon Ball.
This is the good part too, though.
You know what? I like that outside. I like that because I'm like, this is bullshit. But we need people like you, and I mean that unironically, to let me know, it's cool to see a remake, to see like a different perspective on something that we've seen before. I'm not here for it, but I'm not the whole fandom. There's people that are genuinely excited for this. Yeah, no,
I mean, and then people are going to have gripes about like the animation being the down point of the beginning of Super with this one and the Golden Frieza thing. Then why not remake it with better animation? Plus, you have the you have the opportunity.
I have a question for you.
What up,
when did Super come out?
Old, a while ago.
2016.
Got you. No one was
would this have happened in
2026?
Because what's his face was still alive. The GOAT was, he was still here with us. That's what this is why. This is why it's happening.
You said niggas waited for him to die to redo his work.
Bomba clot. By the way, it came out August 5th.
I'm awake. I'm gonna wait until we get to the patrol part of that. But yeah, they waited until he died to pump out his work massively and X out a name who contributed the majority of the later part of it that we're going to talk about. Say his name. Thank you.
Toyotaro is definitely leading the helm here in regards to the future of Dragon Ball, and there's just stuff that they want to finish with Akira Toriyama's vision. I want to say something before we get on to the Galactic Patrol part of all this. I do not want to hear. I'm hoping this is all in good faith. When they say Akira Toriyama was a part of this, I thought you said that the last thing he worked on was 2 projects ago. Now,
the Special and Daima, correct?
Yes. If the production schedule on this is correct, that actually can't be possible for him to do any meaningful work on this. So I'm hoping it doesn't become a thing where they say Akira Toriyama worked on this and all he did was like, one script. Like, I don't want them to start using his name as like a cash grab. I'm not comfortable with that. But maybe I'm overthinking things.
Do you remember the movie Him that came out recently?
Yeah. With Jordan Peele as the producer.
What was the big draw of that movie?
Jordan Peele being the producer.
Jordan Peele. A lot of people didn't know Jordan Peele didn't direct it because niggas can't read.
I didn't even write it.
He didn't write it.
He didn't write it. No, he didn't write it or direct it. He just
producer in Hollywood is nebulous, so we don't even know how much he did. Did he just give the money? Did he give
nothing?
Notes?
It was produced by his studio. Nothing. He was anyway. The point that I'm making is that you can slap a producer credit on a thing and say this person helped bring this project to life. But that means fuck all. That just means they were there. Their name could be attached to it and then not have any actual weight to the actual creation of the thing. And I think with this, or at least what's gonna happen moving forward, is when they use his name, it'll be this was his idea at some point, and it'll be this nebulous thing. Because yes, this originally was his idea, but the version of it we're going to get now probably wasn't. So being that Beerus is still part of it, and it is the original Battle of the Gods, it's still his idea, but we're getting a different version of it, probably written by someone else, and they're just using the IP to build on. And not even to build on, to just tell a different story that's written by somebody else.
Yeah. I'm of the mind I'm just gonna, assume they're leading with goodwill here. And maybe he did do something nebulous on here. I don't want there to be a period of time where he did damn near nothing and they're talking about this is the last thing Akira worked on. Like, all right, come on, yo. I hope we don't get to that point.
We will, though. Because his name,
it rings bells. It'll make somebody, step outside for sure.
Yeah.
By the way, from my understanding, and I could be wrong on this is like Battle of the Gods, but from Beerus's perspective, maybe.
Yeah,
That's
it's
kind of
supposed to be from
interesting.
Beerus's perspective. But the thing about I don't understand what that means because Beerus was asleep. Goku did the thing. Beerus woke up.
Akira's watching.
Ugh.
Hey man, we'll get this. I'm glad. I like your perspective, Digger. I hope that I can get excited when this comes out for real. But there is something I am excited for.
I love that for you.
Look at this hating ass nigga. We get the Galactic Patrol arc, which means canonically, if they do things correctly, we're getting Granola.
Yeah,
Which
I
means
think
we're getting Ultra Ego.
Yeah. Which means more Vegeta, and that's all I'm taking it as.
we get Ultra Ego for 5 minutes, and then he get his dick knocked in the dirt.
Yes, but maybe they'll show us some more love. I don't know.
Ah.
I don't know.
He'll
This
get
is
a
what
whole episode instead of half.
Maybe I'm actually hoping for that. I'm genuinely hoping for that. Listen, I complain about how they don't move forward all the time. I'm not a fan of the fact that we're getting Beerus, but if they're promising that this is in production, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and take this ride because I want to see the stuff that's been happening in the manga. I want to see some of this stuff get animated.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Is there only one name up there? There's only one name up there, right?
Akira Toriyama.
Oh, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy word. Crazy word.
So, do you remember the thing that I just said 5 minutes ago? 2 minutes ago? Do you remember the thing that I just said?
I know. I'm just saying, man. We have to do our due diligence and say this person's name, man. Because like
Akira
if he
Toriyama.
is, if he no. The person who wrote the granola.
That's Toyotaro. This is Akira Toriyama.
Yeah.
That's
Toyotaro. We have to mention him with this work though, because this is fucked up that is not on there at all.
You know what? Thank you. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm so ready to give him praise. You're totally right, and I forgot to do that. Toyotaro did 100% write this with notes from Toriyama.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he did pen this stuff. Some stuff that we actually do like in the Dragon Ball community. So I do got to give him credit where credit is due.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
I think the problem is like what you just said a minute ago is that they're gonna put Toriyama's name on everything moving forward, just because it immediately grabbed. Because like we forgot about Torotoro for a minute. Like we forgot about him. Exactly. We just forgot about it. So I think this speaks to all three of what we just said a minute ago.
I'm gonna give it a ban about this nigga Toyotaro though, who I very much so respect. He stopped writing the manga a year and some change ago because Toriyama died. For sure, dog. If Shueisha could make him write something, that'd be great.
Yeah,
because the motion that they had during that granola arc and everything, it's getting buried by all the cool stuff that Shonen Jump is doing right now. Buried. And that's not. That was like 3 years. I think you're right too. That might be 3 years. That's crazy.
because we got Black Frieza, and then Frieza found a planet of hyperbolic time, and then that was it. And it's like, just give me. I just want more from the like. I want more from the series, and that's it. Moro was great. Moro was Cell, but Moro was still great though.
Damn, that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing Frieza. I don't know. Give some of the other characters. There's a fan made manga called Dragon Ball Katsume or something like that. But in this Dragon Ball manga, another universe popped up because Goku wished all the old universes back, and another universe popped up. He gets sent to investigate it. He gets captured. And then the rest of the Z fighters have to basically all get power-ups and get stronger. So Vegeta goes Ultra Ego. We see Trunks and Goten, Gotenks go Super Saiyan Blue and then go Super Saiyan and then go Ultra Instinct and train with Whis. And we see the humans actually start fighting. They get dumped on like this planet where they have to basically fight these giant creatures and fight for survival, and everybody gets a power up, right? And the story no longer becomes about Goku saving the day. It's about the team now saving Goku. Oh, and Gohan joins the Pride Troopers and trains with Jiren. Like,
I've seen that, yeah.
That's a crazy story, and it makes so much sense. But like the thing that we've gotten with Dragon Ball is the Goku show, which is okay, but it's starting to get to a point to where how long do we keep getting the same story in a different font?
Listen, I gotta give it to you straight, bro. You're in the minority when it comes to Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
they want to see more Goku. It is what it is. It is what it is. The more Goku you get, the better off you're going to be.
I'm niggas. I'm niggas, man.
I'm niggas.
If it's not Goku, I mean, I'm okay with them giving Vegeta a dub, but that never really happens. You know, they'll edge you. And yes, I said what I said.
You're not inaccurate. That's facts.
Yeah.
I will say I'm really excited for everything going on Galactic Patrol and beyond, because eventually we're going to get some of this. We're going to get a little Bardock.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be something
part of it.
Yeah, that's going to be something that we're going to reckon with, and I think the fandom's really going to like.
It was Moro then Granola, or Granola then Moro?
You asking me like I remember. It's like 5 years ago. I read that shit like 5 years ago. That's so crazy to say that. Yeah. It was COVID when I was reading the Granola arc.
I think it's more Granola.
At the end of the day, we're going to get more of this. I wish we didn't have to get Beerus, but some good might come out of it. And you know what? I'm going to see at least one crazy fight scene that's going to make me watch an episode.
They're going to do this Frieza thing too. They're going to redo that one too.
So yeah, they are probably going to redo.
Oh my gosh.
That's not what I'm looking for, but yeah, they probably will do that.
Well. They will, and they'll probably, and then we'll get redone Tournament of Power, which I am okay with.
I don't think they'll do that one.
Why wouldn't they?
Because by then, you know, they'll have all of this out, the patrol thing.
Listen. When did they say? Did they say it was coming out at a specific time? They just said there was in production.
Yeah. So the way that it made it seem like was the fall 2026 was the Beerus, and then once that's done, probably like early, 2027. Later on that year, it just seemed like we'll get the patrol part. Like if it's starting in production now.
Desmond, big dog, like no, they gonna give us all of the stuff we don't. If the Beerus movie does well,
sure,
they're going to do the Frieza one, and then they're gonna do the tournament. They're gonna do all of them.
Because that's like 2 arcs past. Well, after the Golden Frieza, there's like 2 or 3 more arcs before the Tournament Power. Why? Yes. I don't see them redoing those ones when the first 2 are the only ones that but people actually have actual gripes about the first 2 seasons. So.
Yes, they do 100%.
Yeah, but
I will say this though. I gotta cut in real quick. The reason why I feel that they are more inclined to redo everything is because Battle of Gods is not their highest selling Dragon Ball Super movie. It is Dragon Ball Super Brawly. So conventional knowledge would make you think, okay, let's redo the most recent one, which would probably be superheroes, but whatever. Let's do a more recent one that we know made a lot of money so that we can make even more. This is, you're not wasting, but using more resources on something that's not as proven as a product. So why not eventually work up to ones that sold more on top of it?
And they're starting from the top. They didn't start from the middle. They started from the top of Super.
Yeah.
And they're going to give you the rest.
I'm hoping, I'm with you. I'm praying that it's just like, okay, you gave us Beerus, and now let's just skip ahead to the Galactic Patrol stuff.
But, yeah. I think if Beerus does well, they'll be like, oh, Frieza coming.
No, if anything, they'll do those 2. That's what I see. I don't see the need, even though there weren't any needs to do these 2. to do any of the other ones after that. But if they only do the Frieza and then the Beerus and Frieza in that sequencing.
They might do the Tournament of Power as a they might do it with better pacing, condense a lot of it to a 2-hour movie.
I don't know. That's a really cool speculation. That's a lot to fit in 2 hours. That's a lot. That's a lot.
It is.
No way.
That's a bro. I saw a condensed version of Tournament of Power, and it ended up being 5 hours on YouTube. It's a lot that happens.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Hopefully, I hope I'm wrong. I really do, because I want to see Moro. I'm here for that. I want to see Goku get his Susanoo. I'm excited to see that.
You know what's crazy? Remember when that happened and everyone was shitting on it, and now everyone wants to see it?
Yeah, I still think it's silly and ridiculous, but like,
so you are niggas.
I am niggas in this moment. Yes, I am niggas. In fact. The only I'll say about it is it's the only power up in Dragon Ball that we've seen that is not just a color swap of the hair.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Something different, something new from Naruto, but still something different, something new.
Fun fact: do you know Akira Toriyama's son? His name is Sasuke. Fun fact.
That's tough. What is Sasuke? Isn't that like vegetable or some shit?
No, Sasuke was actually a legendary ninja in Japanese lore. Like he was an actual person.
That's tough. And Naruto
means fish cake.
So he named his two characters Fish Cake, and then after like the goat ninja.
Yeah, right. God.
And then put them in a relationship. Never mind. All right.
Hey man,
that was a crazy lore that you dropped earlier.
Yeah, crazy lore drop.
Look it up. I'm going to pull a picture up of the character that's definitely Sasuke or Sasuke inspired, vice versa.
I believe you.
All right, y'all. Give me some recommendations.
Recommendation for me. I have picked up Power Rangers again. Power Rangers Prime might be the best thing Power Rangers related I have ever fucking read in my entire life. And let me tell you what, as a filmmaker, if I ever get the chance to direct a Power Rangers movie, it's going to be Power Rangers Prime. The book is so good. It does so much to expand the lore of Power Rangers, which is already crazy. Like the lore is insane, but it's pretty much just Power Rangers in space. But they still deal with the mainline team as well. And now we've gotten I believe it's the second generation of the team. So it's when we had like the Black Yellow Ranger and all that. So the book is good. The book is goated. There's like a cat that becomes a Power Ranger too, because
I like that.
Fuck it, we ball, but it's a really good book. I believe the Gold Ranger just showed up, but he's not like a Gold Ranger. He's somebody that has access to the morphin grid.
Okay.
But he's not a good guy. I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah. Power Rangers Prime.
I'm rolling.
Now, to my understanding, that ended last year, right? So you're just rereading it, or you're reading the end of it?
Reading the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at Desmond knowing about comic book releases. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you operate the dots and lines on Instagram page, because I sure just be adding and liking, man. I'm like, man, I'm just getting so much info. I was like, hey, I remember Phil put this as a recommendation when it had a little thing that it was ending. So I bookmarked it and said, okay, cool. Eventually we'll hear from it. And here we are.
Here we are.
I finally got to
it. Let's see. I wanna be petty a little bit and do like a Dragon Ball one, but I'm not.
No, go ahead. Don't do it. Do it.
Nah, bro. Don't go back and watch the shit. It's all the Goku show. We already know what Dragon.
They're gonna redo it anyway. They're gonna re-release that bitch next year. We're not gonna get the Galactic arc until 2029.
Born Again. I'm a go ahead and rewatch Daredevil, because as of today the trailer dropped, so season 2 coming soon. So go ahead and rewatch Born Again, Daredevil. Punisher squishing some niggas' head, boy. That just wow. And the Mr. Robot center imagery with the trailer with the perfect.
All I'm gonna first off suggest Gundam Card Game because the new type challenge just dropped. But I also I might have. I'm gonna find out soon. I also want to suggest Absolute Martian Manhunter. This book is everything I ever want. Every time I read it, I quietly think about my life choices.
That's
it's
fair.
A good book, y'all.
Talk to your wives, bro. All y'all out there that that are lucky enough to have one of those as a hard A or Wednesday.
Talk to your wives.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I do have one more half a suggestion.
Yeah.
Hell's Paradise might be one of the most freaked out animes I've ever seen. Bro. It's freaked out without intention to be freaked out. But even the concept of it being simple and still complex, which is the concept of like Taoism, and the whole power system is based around Taoism, which is not a spiritual concept that gets talked about pretty often, is great. But it's also really, really freaked down. Everybody is switching body parts.
I love it, man. All the titles have "and" in it, like so. It's literally yin and yang. Even from the first season, like the Taoism part, obviously yin and yang, but like, dude was fighting Tensin. That's like how they're born from plants and humans. Is literally the Epstein Island. Literally the Epstein Island. Go ahead and watch episode 4. Like, literally. But yeah, he was like, I'm not about to let you do this sacred training Taoism thing on me. Now, you're not about to fuck me. I want to be on top. And proceeded to, freaked out, bro.
That's how they train. That's how they, Justin, look at me in my eyes. That's how they train. And then they switch body parts.
Yeah. He started off as a boy fighting a boy. And then it just randomly transformed into a girl. And he's laying on the bed like, hey, weren't you just a guy a minute ago? I'm like, hey, I'm a plant, so there's that.
Whatever you want me to be, baby.
Whatever you need me to be, bro.
It said that. It said, I can be whatever you need me to be. And I was like, we freaked out.
Next week, we got to give a crash course from 1 to, but by then it'll be 5. But Hell's Paradise is moving. Quick neck.
I'm here for quick neck is crazy. It's in my top 5. This shit crazy. It's bananas.
Diddy's Paradise.
Diddy's Paradise. Don't go to that island.
Why the fuck would you go to that island? And that was another grand episode of Dots and Lines, people. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Please like, share, subscribe, read a comic book, and be nice to each other.
50. Thank y'all. We getting there to the year, man.
50 of them things. 50 of them things. I might do a giveaway for 52. I got some ideas for some shirts.
That'd be cool.
Do a giveaway, But
still want to try to do a live stream for it?
Yeah, for 52 for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with it.
We'll figure that out. All right, goodbye.